Our most memorable moment from field hockey was
the pink game.
Going to Disney World with the whole field hockey team.
My best field hockey memory was the pasta parties.
Field Hockey Olympics because we got to dress up and play a bunch of games. It was fun.
My most memorable part of field hockey was when we played Ocean City, and even though we lost, we were still really close, and it was a really good game, and we were really close to winning.
I think we had a really great group of girls this year. We had a group of seniors that were very dedicated to our program and all drama-free, which is what we've been kind of preaching and hoping for the past few seasons. And I know we had a bunch of girls who were really dedicated to the sport of field hockey.
After a long 3 months of preseason, we finally had the opportunity to go to Disney World before school began. We were able to play difficult teams from all around the country and enjoy the Disney parks.
I decided to take the girls to Disney again this year. We did it for the first time a couple years ago, and the girls really had a great time. It's a really nice bonding experience, but we also get to get instruction from top-notch coaches. And while we're there, again, the girls get to bond with one another. You get to kind of see a different side of them. So it really does play into your mental strategy when you're going into the season. And this was the second time we went, but all the girls traveled in a huge pack together, and they really got the concept of being there as a team and doing things together, and to the point where one of the players eventually asked us why we didn't hang out with them. So we ended up getting to go to Hollywood Studios together and taking an awesome picture on the Hollywood Tower of Terror.
Disney is like a great trip because we definitely benefit from being with each other for like 5 days and sleeping in a room, and you just like get to know each other so much better, and you see each other off like the field and out of practice, and it's just a good atmosphere to get to know your teammates.
Once we returned from Disney and started our season, we were playing great and had a record of 8 wins and 2 losses. However, we were unaware of an NJSIAA rule that impacted our entire season.
We had to forfeit 6 wins due to the use of an ineligible player, and when we first found out, we were all pretty shocked and all upset. And I just told the team that we were still the same team as we were before, and nothing's really changed.
Well, at first I was very sad. Obviously I was sad because who wouldn't be sad that they lost 8 wins?
My initial reaction to that was my stomach kind of dropped, and it was total shock to me. But I knew moving forward that we either needed to react in a really good way or a really bad way. So, it took everything I could to maintain my composure and keep cool in front of the girls, and show them how, even though it's a really hard thing to deal with, it really didn't change the kind of team we were, the kind of talent we had, and the rest of the season that we had left. We still had a shot at playoffs, so nothing really changed except for our record.
It was definitely a little harder because it was my senior year, and for the past 2 years that I had been on varsity, I knew I was looking forward to playing and hopefully making history and getting very far, which would have been and was very hard to do after our record had changed. But I still had a great senior season. I had so much fun, and I loved playing with everyone, and I just think it really ended up working out.
This season was definitely one of the more interesting that we've had. There were a lot of ups and downs, but this season was really important because it brought us really close together as a team.
As a freshman, Victoria really came in as, kind of a quiet, shy player. She did everything we asked of her. She met our expectations. She was a good team player. She had a great attitude. She worked hard to improve her skills, and what that developed into was her earning Cal All-Star honors her senior year. And I think over the years, the biggest change we saw in her was a lot of confidence in herself. I think playing field hockey taught her to be a little bit more confident in herself and not be afraid to, go after something and work hard for something.
I am truly glad I chose to play mainland field hockey, and I gained great friends and life lessons from this team. Even though everything didn't go as planned this season, the challenges we faced bonded us and proved how lucky I was to be a part of this amazing team.